So you do, I don't know what you would call them, but like integrated ads in your videos, and you do it, I would say masterfully. It's like part of the
Are you talking
video.
about brand deals?
Brand deals, is that what
Yep.
you would call that?
Yep.
So it's a brand deal, it's part of the video. It's still really exciting to watch, and yet there's a plug for the brand.
In general, just brand deals, since you brought it up, integrating them well. I think that's something a lot of creators don't do. Like they'll just do a brand deal out of the blue. They'll just be filming a video and then around the 3 minute mark, just start talking about a random company.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you don't want viewers to click away and you want people to not get pissed off and call you to sell out, you got to find a way to integrate it into content. And ideally, use the money in the video to make it better. Like, as the easiest thing you can do when you do a brand deal is just tell people how you're using money from the brand deal to make your content better. And if you do that, like, no one cares. Now they're supporting you for it. And you go from being a sellout to like, oh, I'm doing this to make better videos for you guys, you know?
I don't know if you can share, but with those brands, when you have discussions with them, are they strict about how long you need to be talking about it? Or is it more about they're leaving control to you about the artistic element of it?
The problem is the ones who don't give us the artistic element, we just don't really work with anymore.
Sure. So
Because it's just, we get 100 million views a video now, and I can confidently say I know how to entertain them and convert them better than these random brands. So, yeah, if they don't give us that freedom, I just won't work with them.
So you have that leverage, but for smaller creators,
It's a lot harder. Yeah, and they're gonna just say 45 seconds. Here's what you say. Take it or leave it, and it's like pretty brutal. Because I think just in general, if brands were more accommodating to let creators tell their story of the brand and talk about the brand in a way that felt a little more natural, I think it'd be less cringe. People would be less likely to go and tap 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 skip, and obviously it would convert better. But they're just so afraid, and they want this standardized thing. Say these words and 45 seconds right here at this 3 minute mark.
Yeah, I often think about how to resist that.
You just don't do them though, right?
Not on YouTube, right? I do, on the audio, I do ads in the very beginning, and I say you can skip them if you want.
Gotcha. I'm
But
sure the brand loves that.
no, I don't like. The point is they. So the funny thing about podcasts is different than YouTube videos. Podcast people actually do listen to ads a lot because it's slower paced and they like the creator voice, like talking about the thing. But in general, I just don't believe you should be talking about a thing for a minute exactly, and that's going to be effective. I want to see the data for that. I think what's much more effective is the way you do ads, which is like integrate into the content, like put a lot of effort into making a part of that, like doing the brand deals. And it's difficult to have that conversation. It's like a very strenuous conversation you have to have with brands. You have to have each one at a time. And I just wish there was more of a culture to say like the quality of the ad read matters a lot more than the like the silly parameters, like the timing of it